Hello everyone, Dayton Cahill from Copperleaf here, coming at you live from my home studio. I admit it's been quite a while, and I'd just like to make a video talking about A, why, and B, what's up next. And I have notes here on my monitor on this side of the screen, so yeah, that's what I'm using, because there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about today. So as you guys know, we have not been uploading to the channel since January, and there are a couple of reasons for that. So let's start with our dear friend Hannah and her sister Daniela. They have been a major part in the original lineup, especially when it came to songwriting. This is mainly due to Hannah's poetry club called Twilight Rhymes, which has been active for, I'd say, about a few years now. And of course, there's Aiden Cox, our good friend from Porterville, California. He's an amazing songwriter and a good singer. Link to his channel provided in the description box below if you're interested in checking out some of his music and some of the stuff that he's got over on his channel. He's worked with us since the beginning, helping rework some of my original material from a few years back. So the story is this. Hannah will be heading off to university in September, and as a result will not be able to sing with us anymore due to her conflicting schedules. The same applies to Daniela, although she's not heading off to university quite yet. In addition, Aiden is in California, like I previously mentioned, and won't be able to be a member anymore due to long distance, especially when it comes to us eventually starting to play live shows, which is why in May, we made the decision to go on hiatus. I've been performing solo since 2011, whether it was at, music halls, school plays, or carnivals, or even more recently, fundraising events. And by the time 2022 came around, I was getting tired of, doing the same thing over and over again. And I wanted a change. And I also wanted to, start playing more high energy songs, and those performances required a band. Then in the fall of 2022, I watched this amazing independent movie called Once, starring Irish singer-songwriter Glenn Hansard and Czech musician Markéta Irglova. The film, which was shot in Dublin, Ireland on a budget of $150,000, tells the story of a vacuum repairman who moonlights as a street musician and hopes for his big break. One day, a Czech immigrant who earns a living selling flowers approaches him with the news that she is also an aspiring singer-songwriter, and then the pair decide to collaborate, and the songs that they compose reflect the story of their blossoming love, as well as Glenn's character's broken heart from a previous relationship. The movie went on to win an Academy Award for Best Original Song in 2008 for their song Falling Slowly, which is one of my personal favorite songs of all time. To this day, at 19 years old at the time, same age as I am now, Markéta is the youngest recipient of that award. The songs also reminded me of the music that I used to play as a kid, which were more, indie folk rock based, and that's what inspired me to found Copperleaf in the first place. The name comes from the now defunct Canadian penny, which is made of copper and has maple leaf on it. We tried to show that we were quintessentially Canadian in some way, and we figured that was the best way to do it. So we've technically been on hiatus since May, and we have all agreed to amicably part ways. So now we're approaching the end of August, and I'd now like to talk about what's next for the band. Hannah, Daniela, Aiden, and I are all still great friends. However, I'm currently in the process of reforming the band under a completely new set of members. There's a good friend of mine named Zach Thompson. He's a few years older than me, and I've known him for about 4 years. I have no idea how I managed to overlook this for so long, but apparently he's a drummer, and a really good one at that. I mean, we went to Top Gun Maverick a couple weeks ago with a few other friends of ours. It was fun. He knows everything there is to know about planes, and he's just an all-around amazing guy. So he is joined as our new drummer. We're still in negotiations with a few other people because we're still looking for a lead guitarist, a bassist, and a violinist. We're also looking for a rehearsal space because everything is so expensive here in Vancouver. But that's where we're at right now. We've been on hiatus since May, and currently in the process of coming out of said hiatus. And I just wanted to make a video explaining the extended absence, why we've been gone for so long, and where we're at now, and where we're hoping to go in the not so distant future. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.